Hello and welcome to Chaos Reviews. I hope you're doing fine today. I've sorted out the mic problem now, so my voice sounds a lot better. But I don't think you care about that. Batwoman, episode 5. Oh, here we go. What can I say? This show is a pile of dog shit. I said in my previous episodes, but this one still bad. Still really, really bad. But it had one or two good little things, but apart from that, it was fucking terrible. Oh, let's get into it, shall we? Right, we've got some very poor, shitey CGI of this of horse spider, or more like horse shit, doing some sort of grappling thing to get down to a building. It's like, if that's a skyscraper, where is he coming from and why? But never mind, we don't care about that. You've got Jacob Kane meeting some dude in a back alley because they're looking for a group called the Collective. Yes, the Collective. And as he's meeting them, this guy with a pole arm comes up and just stabs him in the back. A pole arm. An assassin. With a pole arm. Right. Most people use a sniper rifle or a silenced pistol. No, this guy. I'm just going to walk around with a nice little pole arm and not attract attention to myself. Can show. Oh, I'm out. Video. Right. Let's carry on. So he kills his informant that he's trying to get information out of. He then gets captured by victim woman, should we call her? Victim woman, woke woman, backwoman, freaking Batwoman or backwoman or what do you want to call her? Woke woman. Personally, I prefer to call her victim woman. Victim woman, because as we all know, she's a victim. But hell, never mind. Then it goes to the Batwoman sign. Yeah, a load of bollocks. Yeah, so she wakes up next morning and she's there with her druggy girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or whatever you want to call her. And it makes me laugh. If they're living together and they've kind of bollocks. No bollocks included, obviously, should we say. But not being funny, but I'm married, and if I ever try to leave the bed with my wife sleeping, it don't take long to realise that, hey, where's he gone? So I call bullshit on that. So they start talking some bollocks about how it was good last night, rah, no one gives a shit. Then she realised that this is what... It's only now she realizes she's got the big, horrible kryptonite wound that's grown green out of it. Like, you didn't see it last night when basically you two were having the whole... No. So it's only now she's seen it. Okay. Bollocks! It shows freaking dog shite. So she goes over to Mary. You've been shot by something that penetrates the batsuit. Right. You know that she got shot by kryptonite that penetrated the batsuit. Kryptonite. And all she does is put a bandage on her and give her some antibiotics. This is kryptonite. We don't know what this does when you infect it into human blood. But no, that's right. We'll just put a bandage on it, put some antibiotics. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Fanny Giant. Fuck off. Next. It's like, and this is why you are not a properly trained professional. Christ, this fucking show. But they go over to the Crows. And they've got some guy that they believe has some connection to the Collective.
I must rejoin the Collective.
And they thinking that he can obviously maybe able to put them in contact with them because they're looking for this painting that everyone's after. And oh, this bit. Oh, this scene. It's hard to explain this scene. He goes on about how him and Kate were friends, about how they went to the prom and he went dressed in one of her skirts and he came out being gay and everything else. It's like, no one cares who you get it on with in the bedroom. No one fucking cares. But no, this whole show is freaking, you get slammed with this shit today, dude. You get properly slammed. Oh, they go on saying that they might be able to get the painting done by Jack Napier, who is obviously a alias for the Joker. This scene goes on far too long. It keeps going on. It's so cringy. You got Alice, who's drove to where she believes Ocean is, and basically she's there to kill him. Walks into a bar. I do admit, a bit where she makes this guy creep out, that was all right. I found that pretty funny. I found that quite funny indeed. So she meets up with Ocean, who looks like he looks like a model that came off a freaking assembly line. Literally, he looks like he came off an assembly line, where he looks perfect. He's blah blah blah. Sophie activates the bat signal so they can try and make an alliance, make a deal, try and make some sort of partnership so they can try and get the painting from the collective. Then she goes on about, last time I met Batwoman here, there was a lot of chemistry here, blah blah blah, no one gives a shit. And saying that how Kate was the love of her life, oh boo hoo hoo, no one gives a shit, move on. Goes on for too long. Freaking she meets up with Mary and soy boy Luke, and they have a little talk. They need to work with the crows. This is where you find out about how she was trialed for a crime she was not committed. She didn't commit, sorry. And it's total bullshit. Her druggy ex-girlfriend again now, wave on a Cora. She was in a bad way back then. So victim woman decided to take the drugs off her that she left in the flat. And obviously she was crying, she was upset that she found out her girlfriend was still using. And she started walking, she left the apartment and walked down the road with the drugs on her. As she's walking down the road, two crows see her, and she's obviously crying, so she's not in a good state. And the two crows say to her, "You should smile more." All right. In what fucking world does any man see a woman walking down the street, sobbing and crying, saying, "Come on, love, smile more"? This fucking show. And of course, it had to be male freaking crows, isn't it? Yeah, it's not female. No. It has to be male crows. Fuck off. Then she flipped him off, and they arrest her, and they find the drugs on her. So you saying that you were trialed for a crime you didn't commit, regardless if the drugs are yours or not, they are still on your person, which means that you are in control of an illegal substance. Which means, yes, you did do the freaking crime. Christ, I'm only 30 minutes in and 15 minutes long already. Christ. Oh, the show. Luke and victim woman have a little talk about why they both hate the crows. I always told you why. Luke says that they killed his father, but he doesn't go into it. So they agree to work with the crows. So, and this is what makes me laugh, right? This bit makes me laugh, right? Batwoman has taken the guy from the start of the show and has kept him hostage. Hostage. And then she complains about what the crows might do to him if she hands him over to him. You be keeping freaking hostage and starving the poor fucker. Who's better? But they get some information out of him, and he bites down on a cyanide capsule, and he freaking dies. Sophie and Victim Woman, okay, we'll work together to try and find the painting. We'll try and find a way into collective, blah, blah, blah. No one fucking cares. So after she's woken up, he says to her, who's being sent to kill me? And she's like, well, you may not know her, but she's some queen of some island. Her name's Sapphire. And then he says, you may call her Sapphire, I call her sister. So obviously they're brother and sister. And yeah, they just talk for a little bit and move on, shall we? We then have Mary and Victim Woman. Mary's getting Victim Woman all dressed up, all ready to look nice for this party they're going to try and get information about the painting and a few other things. So Luke comes in and he's like, yeah, that's what Luke is like. He's like, to be honest, I don't find it that attractive. Mary, oh Jesus Christ, Mary, oh yes. But auction that they're having with the collective, to the collective, and yeah, she said, yeah, I've got Batwoman's one of those Batwoman's batarangs for sale. This is where the virtual signaling starts. They have some bullshit conversation, and then he starts saying about, she says pronouns for some reason. Then he's like saying, to be honest, I kind of prefer either he, she, them, or they. But to be honest, I just go with the flow. You know, go get that freaking virtual signaling. That freaking virtual signaling, gotta get it in there. So as she's trying to talk her way in, she gets caught out. Then her druggy ex-girlfriend shows up. Why she's there? No one knows. She just is because reasons. Because fucking reasons. Because thing is, the writers of this show don't have a fucking clue. So they managed to get her in. Because obviously. Then this is where you find this. Then you find out that her ex-druggy girlfriend is no longer using them and is now selling them. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's try again. You know what these drugs done to you, but yet you're okay to sell them on to other people. And yet, Victim Woman is also dating a drug dealer. In the previous episode, she beat some guy up for taking drugs, for taking snake bite, and says you're ruining your life. And where's your dealer? And now she's dating a freaking dealer. Oh. This fucking show. So then she's on the radio to Sophie saying, oh, drama showed up. One of my exes showed up. And Sophie's like, what, him? And she's like, no, her. She finds the painting. and she does some shitey freaking science shit on it, where she puts her finger on the painting and puts it, and it scans to show it's molecular, to show it's okay. Fuck that. She does Star Trek science shit. That's what we do. Star Trek science shit. That's what it is. He, she, them, they, that comes over and says to her, there's a lot of interest in this painting. Ocean and as are still talking. He tries to kill her by strangling her, but when he does strangle her, he has a flashback. Whoa, what was that? She's like, yeah, I know. They were both on the island together around 5 years ago, but they can't remember anything. Luke says that the Batsuit is in the actual bathroom. And this bit just, I don't know if there's supposed to be some sort of comedy or some sort of joke or just some sort of virtual signaling, but it's like, yes, your Batsuit is behind the, it's behind the things, the products, the dispenser. They're fucking tampons. Tell them what they fucking are. They're freaking tampons. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Batwoman is starting to suit up, and she gets her Batsuit. She's putting her Batsuit on. She realized that her wound is even hurting even more. They have a very, very poor CGI fight. So he jumps out. He runs past about 15 guys with guns shooting him. You know what? Not one fucking person can shoot him. It's a man. It's big enough. You can shoot the bastard. So as he's running around trying to, he's got all the cars there, but no, he runs down the freaking runway. We're not running through the grass, jump over the fence, hide in buildings. No, I'm just gonna run in a big open fucking area. Oh, this show is so freaking. They try to shoot him, but they have no good, so they literally run him over and just literally leave him there and drive off, even though they've got the painting. Victim woman shows up, takes off the mask, and surprise, surprise! It's the he, she, them, they, that person who's a horseshit spider. So she says him, brings him back to instead of taking him. Sorry, him, they, them, they, that. Sorry, pronouns. Gotta get his pronouns right. So instead of taking this person, should we just get it right? Yeah, person, to a proper hospital with properly trained physicians, no, you take them to this back alley doctor's office with a person who is not freaking trained, who sees your wound growing green and just gives you antibiotics with a freaking bandage. So she saves him. Some people from freaking Sapphire come to try and kill him. Why send people to come kill him when he's already asked Alice to come? Oh, fuck knows. Skip past his part, shall we? So they fight him off. Sophie meets Batwoman again. Batwoman's like, they throw the two crows badges saying those two crows have been gone. And she's like, I'm not going to work with you again, not until you throw away your badge. Blah, blah, blah. No one gives a shit. He, she, them, they, that wake up. And the person starts talking to Mary about random shit no one cares about. Her wounds got a lot more bigger and worse. Yeah, her wounds got so much more worse. And Alice and Ocean in the car, and then she finds out that he's got the painting all along, and the show ends. You know what? Fuck this show. Fuck it all the way to hell. This episode was laughable. It was the biggest power shite I've ever seen. Not as bad as last episode. Last episode, my God, I did not want to make a review for last episode. You can tell that because the last episode review, I just couldn't be asked to do that review. That show was fucking awful. But this time it's not too bad, but it's still fucking shite. But I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe and share if you can. I'm now 2 more behind until I've caught up. So I'm going to watch the other one in a minute. Try and get the other review up tonight for you to have a look at it. But until then, take care of yourselves. Have fun. And I'll see you later. Bye for now.